Some of the major issues facing risk managers today are financial risk in the economy. Companies are trying to pay more attention to their balance sheet and how to protect their balance sheet. Obviously, first, supply chain. After the events of Japan last year, it showed that risk managers really needed to pay attention to their supply chain risk and their contingent business interruption. Cyber risk is very much on the forefront. With all the websites that are being hacked, it's showing that companies need to strengthen their cyber risk management to ensure that their customer data is protected. Regulation and legislation is playing a huge role in financial risk management these days. Companies are usually required to do such things as Sarbanes-Oxley, internal audit, and compliance. It's important to not only go through the motions, but understand and interpret your results. Some of the companies that are too big to fail or thought they were too big to fail were doing all the things that were required of them, but not really paying attention to what was being interpreted and what items they had to work on to make their company stronger. Technology has helped a risk manager do their job more effectively. There are tools out there that you can purchase, such as analytical software, that can help a risk manager understand their risk and interpret results more quickly. There are also obviously the normal spreadsheets that can help you analyze and interpret the results. The third area where technology has helped is catastrophic risk modeling. A risk manager can now understand their geographical concentration and better understand their exposure to catastrophic events to make sure that they have the proper coverage to rebuild as necessary. Board members themselves are becoming much more sophisticated because they want to make sure that their own personal interests are protected as well as the organization's. I also believe that people skills will be equally as important. Risk managers are going to need to work with different individuals, and so not only do they need the appropriate analytical and computer skills, but they will need the people skills in order to work more effectively with other members of their organization to identify risk. There's huge concern in the industry today in risk management that we will be losing more risk managers through attrition and through retirement than we are taking in. It's very important for RIMS and other risk management society to go in and speak to the individuals that are graduating to show that the career path is there for risk managers, and there's so many things that can be done. RIMS is here for the risk manager. We offer education for all levels. We offer white papers on hot topics such as supply chain risk management. We recently introduced a brand new group called the Young Practitioners Group. This group is focused for young risk managers between the ages of 22 and 35 to network with other people their age and to gain the skills in order to further their career. RIMS also recently was certified by ANSI as an accredited standards organization, so we will be writing and focusing in on standards in the future to help the risk manager better understand the tools that they need to do their job more effectively. We also, in the last 12 months, rolled out RISPAC, the RIMS Political Action Committee. We feel it's important for RIMS to be involved in legislation, so the RISPAC is there to educate lawmakers and congressional candidates on some of the issues facing risk managers today, and of course support those candidates that support our platform. We call ourselves the Risk Management Society, and obviously the convention that we hold is the risk management event. This event is for risk managers, put on by risk managers. RIMS is a global society with over 10,000 members representing 3,500 organizations in over 120 countries. So obviously there is huge opportunity for risk managers to network with their fellow risk managers where maybe before they were not able to do so. We have two incredible keynote speakers. The first speaker is Billy Beane, who wrote the book Moneyball. To risk managers, Moneyball is less about Brad Pitt and baseball and more about strategy. Billy Beane used strategy in order to build his baseball team. In risk management, strategic risk management is one of the things that we here at RIMS support. So we feel that Billy Beane being there is a good match for our platform of strategic risk management. Walter Isaacson is our second keynote speaker. Not only did he write the Steve Jobs autobiography, but he penned a follow-up essay, 14 leadership skills that you can learn from Steve Jobs. Obviously, effective enterprise risk management involves effective leadership that can come together, break down the silos in order to identify risks and how to mitigate those risks from company exposure. So again, we feel Walter Isaacson is a good match for one of our platforms of enterprise and both strategic risk management. We're very excited the conference is here. We spent the last 12 months planning it. We look forward to seeing everyone in Philly, and we hope everyone has a great conference.